Hello everybody, right, welcome back to another episode of modifying the Fiesta. Today we got a big modification to make to the car, really big. It's going to be time consuming one, and it's this. You see that? That is the AET Motorsport Voodoo Symposer Delete. Now that might look like just a simple bang, which it is, but there's some things I want to find out today. Apparently people claim you can have a boost leak through the Symposer, and the Symposer also generates a fake noise into the cabin. So one thing I want to check is, now I've fitted the boost gauge you would have seen in the last video. If you haven't seen that video, go back, check it out. So we're going to use that boost gauge to monitor the PSI that we are making with the Symposer. We're going to fit this, and then we're going to see what boost we make without the Symposer. And we'll see what happens there. So also there'll be a noise change in the cabin, so I'm going to drive back to the house now, get under cover, because it's a pretty wet, miserable day today. So we're going to get some noise from inside, try and hear that little bit of a roarty noise that it brings inside the car, and then once we're done we'll notice a difference. I'll give you my honest opinion on that. Right, so yeah, let's get back to the house, let's get started on pulling it out. Right, so we're back, got the Focus out, now we're going to get the Fiesta in. But look at that, what a thing of beauty. Who could not like a Fiesta ST? Rowan Lewis, sort yourself out, boy. Get rid of that Peugeot, get a Fiesta. Right, so here's the Symposer, and that's what's going to be coming out swapped with that. Now, I used to think the Symposer was plumbed into the induction side and he was getting real engine noises through. And I was thinking, when people say it's fake, it's not really fake, you're getting the engine noise through, but I've since learned that yeah, it is actually fake. It's just like a rubber diaphragm that flaps inside and creates a noise, so it's very fake. So that's one reason to get rid of it, it's not natural. So we're going to pull that out. I see there's plenty of videos on YouTube of people pulling these out, so I'm not going to detail the whole thing, we're just going to get it out and swap him over. The biggest struggle right now is I'm burning myself on this pipe, so I either need to let it cool, or I'm going to try covering it so I'm not burning my hand when I'm trying to get down there. Right, just to make it more difficult, if you can see down there, back part of the hose clamp is now snapped off. So, job just got harder. So I managed to push the clamp down. Can't see what's stopping it coming out now. Oh. That was a challenge. Out of breath, I'm boiling. Like so everyone who's gone before me doing this job wasn't lying. It is difficult to get out, but there you are, that's the Symposer. Inside there, don't know if you can see a bit of orange. If I tilt there. But there's just a diaphragm through there, and it does a bit of this action. So other people have taken them part in their videos, so I'm not going to do that. Right. So that clip snapped, I'm going to replace with a Jubilee clip. So time to get the Voodoo in. Like a glove. Which way should we have it facing? Front of the car like that. Can you see it? When you're doing Jubilee clips up like this, you got to resist the temptation to go too tight. And I'm trying to resist. So all I got to do now, this pipe is what was going through to inside the cabin. I'll probably tuck that in and cable tie it up out of the way. I just start him up, check I haven't broke anything. Are we still making vacuum? That's a positive sign. Let's go for a test run. So I'm in third gear, 2000 RPM, so I'm going to put my foot down and listen for the noise. I'll see if that sounds any different later. Right, so this is a test now of the sound without the Symposer, so a third gear pull, let's listen to it. It lacks that nice sound for me, that bit of deep roar that you get inside the cabin. Okay, third gear, 1500 RPM, flooring it. 3000, 4000, 5000, 6000, 6.5, braking. I think that's enough. Okay, so this is without the Symposer, we're in third gear from 2000 RPM. So let's check the boost. Full throttle. So I'm just been doing the editing of the video, and at this point you just would have watched the two boost runs. And when you watch the two, with the Symposer, seems like it's got a little bit more boost. Now there may be a little bit of the angle of the camera on the pod. While I'm actually driving the car, I didn't notice so much, but it's something I'm gonna monitor, because I'm gonna check it again, because I only really did the one pull without the Symposer, so I didn't do a double check, but we'll just go through it and watch again now. We'll watch it at the same time. So this is with a Symposer, so we get a nice right over the 21 psi mark here. I'm hoping you can see that on the screen, it's not reflecting too much, but you've just seen it anyway. So then when we go to without the Symposer, it looks like we struggle to hit the 21 psi. I mean, it's just 19, 20, just nips up there now. Now it could have touched the 21 at that point. Like I say, it could have been the angle of the camera. So I don't know what to make of that. But yeah, it's something I am going to look at next time I'm out in the car. But for now, that is what it is. Let's get back on with the video. Oh, actually, I'm just going to put in a little bit into the video here now, which was right at the end when I was trying to get a thumbnail. So I'm under the bonnet trying to get in a sexy pose for a thumbnail, and I'll just show you the clip of what happened, and then we'll continue on to the end of the video.
I don't even know what I'm looking at, you just pointed in.
You stupid idiot. Who done that?
Me. Was you filming?
Yes. Frighten the life out of me. Right. I'm going to end this video by here now. So let's sum it up. What do I think of the Symposer Delete? Well, to be honest, I've watched other videos and people say, oh, you just hear the raw engine sounds and they make out like it sounds good. I'm going to be totally honest, I'm slightly disappointed in the sense I think I like that sound of Symposer. I was just a little bit of a raw with it. It sounded a little bit better than it does now, but I would prefer not risking a boost leak as opposed to having a little bit of sound. So there you are, it's done now. That's my thoughts on it. So thanks for watching this video and I will see you in the next one. Bye.